Happy New Year! Hope 2025 is your best year yet. I remember when I was young, I thought, man, I'll never see the turn of the millennium. I'll be too old. Now here I am 25 years later. I hope my washing machine's not bugging you too much. It's kind of loud. Maybe I should go turn it off while I film this. I don't know. Let me know if to never do this again because it's too loud. So anyway, I must have been 50 or so, 50, 51, somewhere around there at the turn of the century. So my young self thought that was ancient. I dragged in all my giant, not Tupperware, but storage containers to start packing up my Christmas stuff. I usually do it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day because, Christmas is over, time to pick up all the fun. All the fun, huh? So, my son and grandson came over and fixed my thermostat. My thermostat was going wonky, so I bought a new one. I'd wake up in the middle of the night just sweating up the storm, and I'd come out and look, and it'd be like 77 degrees in here. It would just randomly pick some temperature and go up to that temperature. I'm like, no, I don't need it 77 degrees in here. It's too hot. Next week, the 5th through the 9th, I think it is, something like that time period, we're going to have one of our little, usually we have one or two of these in the winter. I know you all up north are laughing at me for thinking this is cold, but it's going to be like high in the 30s to low 40s and lows in the teens, like 17, 18, maybe 20, that whole week. And it's not too bad unless it rains, and then we get this black ice that you can't see, so you go driving on it and you go woo, woo, woo. So I don't like to drive on black ice because you can't see it, nobody else can see it, and somebody goes to put on their brakes and hit a patch of that, and it's all she wrote. So I have 3 doctor's appointments in the next 2 weeks, one of which is in that time period. One's Thursday and one's like the week after that, so at least they're not all in that time period when it's cold and icy out. So what I just did, it's the 31st, so what I'm putting is up on the 1st, or maybe I'll put it up today. I don't know, I might put it up today, but anyway, I just went grocery shopping. I kind of planned in my head a bunch of meals, and I am going to try this last year. It wasn't super successful. I'm going to try and have a no spend January. Well, I know, because of these doctor's appointments, I'm going to have to pay my deductible. So, I just, you got to pay your bills, like your gas and electric and gas for your car and all that kind of stuff. So you can't not spend nothing. But what I mean by no spend is I bought a bunch of groceries. I'm going to try and eat the groceries I bought plus what I already have. I'm not going to buy anything from Temu. I'm not going to buy anything from Amazon, Walmart, none of that. So we'll see how well I do with that. I have a $2,000 dentist bill that I've got to start figuring out where that money's going to come from. So didn't have much expenses this Christmas because I stopped buying presents for the kids at everybody's request. So I probably spent $100 at Christmas instead of usually I spend between $700 and $1,000. So that was a big savings right there. So some of the stuff I bought, so some of the stuff I'm going to make is, some of it's like old school, like grandma kind. I am a grandma, but you know what I mean. Depression era type recipes. Like I bought stuff to make cream tuna on toast. Do you ever make cream tuna on toast? It's got like a white sauce and tuna and peas, and you put it over toast. That's cheap and filling, and so I bought a thing of 3 or 4 cans of tuna, so I can have it, sprinkle that out through the month. I bought stuff to make. I had already have in the cupboard it's a pack of gluten-free Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, like those kind they have at Red Lobster. So I'm gonna make this dish it's got ground beef and mixed veggies and like a brown gravy, and then put that biscuit stuff on top. And what else am I gonna make? I bought some tortillas to just make, worst comes to worst, I've got plenty of cheese, just make cheese quesadillas. And other dinner things, I bought some cornbread to make. My mother used to make, she called it chili pie or something, and it was ground beef and chili powder and onions and tomato sauce, and then she put cornbread mix on top and baked that. So if you're interested in seeing me make any of these recipes, give you these recipes, let me know, because I'm going to try and I only spent, because I didn't buy a lot of meat, I bought 3 pounds of hamburger and a package of sausage that I'm going to use somehow or another. I'll decide that later on down the road. But I bought a thing of soup, I bought a thing of Italian sausage, because I've already got some tortellini in there, so I can make that tortellini Italian sausage soup that I made before. I've still got some of it in the freezer though, so I'm going to eat it first, and then eventually towards the end of next month end of January. So we'll see if this goes up. It depends on which day this goes up, whether it's next month or not. And I'm going to try and start eating a little more healthy. None of this sounds super healthy, but the healthy probably won't start till February, because I'm buying cheap filling stuff, which often means meat and fat and carbs, not so much fruits and veggies. So I do have a bunch of frozen veggies in the freezer though, so we will make sure to have those. And I bought some little red potatoes to make smashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes, smashed potatoes. I'll show you how to make those sometime. I might have already. I don't remember if I showed you how to make those or not. So I'll make those with some grilled chicken breast or something. I don't know. Something on the side to go with the smashed potatoes, and then some kind of veggie on the side. And that chili stuff my mom made with the cornbread on top, she put corn in it too. It was ground beef, onions, tomato sauce, corn, and then cornbread on top. That's what it was. I'm remembering it now. So that's what's going on. I am planning ahead with my food. I think I spent $169. I bought, kind of makes me mad. I'm going to go back and try and fix it, but they may not believe me. I bought an 18-pack of eggs, and I get it home and I'm putting it away, and it says 36 egg twin pack. And I looked at the receipt and I was charged for 36 eggs. So someone had taken that twin pack apart, and I just picked it up thinking it was a single. And when they scan it, it rings up as if it were a double. So I paid for 36 eggs and only got 18. So I got my receipt in my purse, and I'm going to go back, not today. I'm tired. I don't want to go back today. I'm going to go back and see if they will believe me, but I don't know if they will or not. It's kind of my word against theirs. How can I prove that? I can take back one of those, but they could say, well, you have the other one still at home, so we'll see. I mean, I'm a loyal customer. I spent thousands of dollars there. They should believe me, but they don't know you from Adam. I got this belated card from a friend because it went to the kid's house instead of my house, and she sent me this that she made, I guess. And then, it's got her the year and her name on the back. When I lived in Sacramento area, she was a good friend, and her husband was so like a real sweet guy. He worked for a trash company, and kind of pretty high up. And when I got flooded out, he arranged for me to get one of those walk-in dumpsters where we could throw all our furniture and stuff away that was all ruined in the flood. And those things cost bucks. And he just dumped it on my driveway and said, "Here you go. And I'll pick it up when it's full and bring you another one if you need another one." So he was a real nice guy and a jokester too. We're always playing tricks and jokes and things. And they would always have this July 4th party. And one time I took Dave. Matt was working or something, and I took Dave. Dave was about 13 or 14, right when they start just eating out of house and home. And I had bought this 3-pound steak because everybody was supposed to bring their own meat and then share, some sides to share. So I bought this 3-pound steak, figuring I'd have a little and he could have the rest. He ate that whole darn 3-pound steak, and everybody's kind of looking at him, and I'm just like, "That's a teenage boy for you." No barking. No barking. Shh. Oh, I heard a car door slam, so it might be with my roommate. So I probably ought to get off of here. So anyway, that's what's going on. I just want to wish y'all Happy New Year's, and I'll keep you posted on how I'm doing losing weight and how I'm doing with my no spend. Love y'all. Bye-bye.